Rudy Giuliani is about to be homeless. Okay, let's put him up full mass. Giuliani now hit with a $550,000 lien. He has no money. He has no earnings, according to him. Former Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani owes more than $500,000 in federal taxes and faces a tax lien on a property that he owns in none other than the state of Florida. That's according to a recent court filing. There's more. Ironically, the unpaid balance of nearly $550,000 in federal taxes for 2021 was revealed in an August notice that said the IRS was placing a lien on Giuliani's property in Palm Beach, Florida. Reached for comment Thursday about the unpaid federal taxes, Ted Goodman, a spokesperson for Giuliani, said, quote, Mayor Giuliani is suing Joe Biden for defamation. And I get asked about a potential tax issue. You can't make this stuff up, end quote. Now, I got to say this. That's a hell of a spokesperson, okay? I mean, the pivot, the non-acknowledgement sounds just like Giuliani. Yeah, he's speaking on behalf of Giuliani, sounds like Giuliani. It fits. He later said that Giuliani, through his accountant, had a formal agreement with the IRS to pay off the liability. The Daily Mail first reported Giuliani's tax debt, which comes as he faces mounting legal woes and fees. Last month, Giuliani's former lawyer sued him over allegations that he had not paid legal fees that they said amounted to $1.36 million. And if you remember, the attorney that filed the suit is allegedly a friend of Giuliani. Giuliani responded to the lawsuit saying the dollar amount being sought was excessive. Giuliani, the former mayor of New York City, also faces a $10 million lawsuit filed by Noelle Dunphy. If you remember, that's the woman whose allegations included Giuliani's harassing her and discussing the selling of presidential pardons. After she was hired in 2019, Giuliani has denied the claims. Now, with her, the proclamation is this. Not only did he subject her to harassment, sexual in nature, but also decided not to pay her, promised her $1 million a year, paid her virtually nothing. In August, a federal judge found Giuliani liable for defaming two election workers, two black women, in boosting former President Donald Trump's stolen election lie. NBC News reported last month that Trump hosted a fundraiser at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, to help a legal defense fund for Giuliani, who was also charged alongside Trump and 17 others for Georgia election interference. One defendant, Scott Hall, has already pleaded guilty, is actually expected to flip. Naturally, Giuliani and the rest have pleaded not guilty. I don't think I've ever seen, and I said this in the morning to my producer, I don't think I've ever seen a person fall this hard, this quickly, from as high as he was. He was America's mayor. And to be the age that he is, you assume that people learn particular lessons about who to affiliate with or how not to subject themselves to lawsuit, especially if you are an attorney. But he went after black women. He went after individuals who are impressionable. He manipulated the masses. He did this intentionally, all because he wanted to support a person that he believed he could receive power by way of proximity. Remember, this is not about Giuliani's love for Donald Trump. This is about Giuliani's love for Giuliani. Trump was his proxy to power. Trump was his access to influence. And so while it may appear that he's out here caping for the man Trump. He's really caping for him damn self. All right. Thoughts?
Yeah, first of all, things are not going well for Rudy.
Yeah.
And it's like what you were saying. I wonder if he's just regretting everything from the last 10 years or however long it's been that he's been in cahoots with somebody like Trump, probably longer than we even realize. But he could have just disappeared into his retirement following his political career, but instead he chose to come back into the public eye in the most public way. And I'm not surprised that that reporter was asking his attorney about the taxes. These Trump cronies, they really have earned a reputation for not paying their taxes or for not paying their employees or their contractors or their own attorneys. And they're always just trying to avoid accountability at every turn. So, of course, that's a story of interest for people. And now he's suing the president of the United States for defamation. I don't know how he thinks that's going to go, but he's weaponizing the legal system, which is something that we've seen Trump do time and time again. And it's so wasteful in so many ways, but it's also just a really sad way for Giuliani to end his public life.
Yep. Well said. Obviously, more updates from Giuliani to come.